Hi, it's Scott from the Family Mortgage team. I just wanted to give you a little color on where we think rates are going to be going over the next 6 months and the reasons behind it, so you have an idea where we are and what's likely to happen. So in the last week or so, back in June, we had rates really kind of pump up over 6% in a couple of week period. In the last week or so, we've actually seen the rates decline. They'd been steady for quite a bit, and then we've seen a little bit of a downdraft in rates. But what's going to happen going forward is all really dependent on inflation and what the CPI or Consumer Price Index readings are going to be over the next 6 months. The Federal Reserve obviously has really accelerated their interest rate hikes, which most people are predicting is going to throw us into a recession because they're behind the eight ball on fighting inflation. And unfortunately, there was kind of a little bit of a lull last summer in 2021 in July, August, and September in the unemployment, or I'm sorry, in the CPI numbers, meaning it was a little bit benign. And because of that, they look at the year-over-year readings. So there's a pretty good chance that we're going to see inflation not cool a whole lot. And in fact, it's even possible that we could see an increase over the next 3 months just because those year-over-year readings are going to be a little bit skewed. So anyway, that being said, when you get into the fall, those numbers are really spiked. So presumably, between the Fed raising rates quickly and those year-over-year readings in the fall, you're going to see the CPI numbers really start to make a meaningful decline in the fall, starting in October for sure, which means that, if everybody's right, they're going to throw us into a recession, and those two factors are going to drive interest rates, longer-term interest rates, down at some point, whether it's later this year or next year. So in the meantime, the adjustable rate mortgages have really come back in vogue because the rates on those are quite a bit better than they are on the fixed rates. So it's given us an opportunity for a lot of folks to get into something that's reasonable in terms of rates, knowing that later on they're going to probably be able to refinance. There's an old saying in our business, marry the house and date the rate, meaning that, let's use this as an opportunity over the next 6 to 9 months to get into a house where you don't have as much competition as you would have had in the last year and a half or so. And once that downdraft in rates happens, we'll be back in touch with you to refinance you into something more attractive. So anyway, hope that helps, and enjoy your weekend.